We're back for an update on the 10-foot reef tank.
ReefDudes is sponsored by Ecotech Marine and Bulk Reef Supply.
What's going on, guys? Devin from ReefDudes. Now we are back giving the 10-foot reef tank some love. And from last time, there was a bunch of cyano we were battling, and there's still a bit there, but it's definitely looking much, much better. Doing a very heavy dose of chemi clean, as well as a couple big water changes, have definitely made an impact on things. You know, a lot of the corals are looking puffier and happier, which is always great to see. Now, again, we still have the Aptasia battle that we're gonna do. I did bring some rock. I'm gonna swap out a few chunks of it just for a bit of an immediate dent in it. And as we build up some of the Burgundy branks and stuff for the future army, as you saw in some of my previous videos, I started to breed some at home. And you know, once we have an excess surplus, I'm gonna put a bunch in this tank to help fight this Aptasia battle for us. But again, it takes a little bit to build up that army first. We're also gonna add a bunch more of, you know, some easier corals to the tank in the near future, just to add some more color and life and, you know, get more of that vibrant reef tank vibe coming out of the system. But the ones in here though, like they seem to be a lot puffier and a lot happier this time after the couple big water changes and the extra love we're giving to the tank. Now, last time I didn't have a chance to fully show the filtration, so coming back in here, this does go down into the ground and it goes all the way across the house to the remote sump room. Now this is a long, long ways away. Now it is really nice to see that we have a proper sump room over here. So we have a massive mixing bin container for it. We have probably about a 6-foot sump. Nice big sump, tons of volume in it. Got a Reef Octopus skimmer on top. Got our RODI station to refill this and that. We do have an Apex to try to do the testing. I do want to get these wires cleaned up a little bit more just to make me feel better. And we do have a big triple UV sterilizer for the tank. Now the sump itself is pretty basic. It's really just a big chunk of water volume. We do have our skimmers sitting on top, going back into it. Have been debating adding a big refugium to this just to help with nutrient removal and reduce the reliance on water changes. And we got a return pump over here. Now this is all going through a chiller that is down below. And down here we got our main pumps, which are two big kind of pan world pumps. And it's also going through a decent sized chiller. And if you remember how far away everything was, you can see the pipes way in the distance that come down from the tank, go all the way down underneath the house, over to the remote sump, which is pretty crazy, just the distance that it's traveling. So hope you guys enjoyed part 2 of the 10-foot tank kind of tour revamp makeover. It's definitely a work in progress and it's definitely improving with every visit. So it will be really cool to see this turn into a beautiful, thriving reef tank. So I'm pretty excited for that. As always, if you enjoyed it, be sure that like button. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to follow along, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.